Joe, you've named the Ireland team to play the USA on Saturday. Can you talk us through the selection?
Yeah, it's a bit of a balance of experience and youth. Pretty experienced in the front row. We know we've got to start well there and try to keep them under pressure at scrum time. And I think with Ken Healy, his experience, and Niall Scannell and John Ryan have played a lot together for Munster, and they had a fair bit of time with us in the Six Nations. So it gives us a bit of solidity up front, along with a bit of experience in the second row with Dev Toner, fitting in with Quinn Rue, who toured with us to South Africa last year, and then the three lads in the back row know each other really well, and that'll be an advantage, trying to get some early cohesion as well. Kieran Marmion and Joey Carberry haven't played together before, so we've been working really hard on that axis, trying to get the communication and the coordination right there in the midfield. Luke Marshall and Gary Ringrose have slotted in well, and there's a mix with Tiernan, spent a lot of time with us lately. He hasn't had that much match time, but is well across what his responsibilities and roles are at the back, and a real mix of youth and experience, and in Keith Earls and Jacob Stockdale. So we're also excited about what we've got to come off the bench. I think the temperature is going to rise right through to around about 28 degrees with high humidity by Saturday. So I think we're going to need all fit and able bodies to take the field at some stage, and that's going to challenge some of the young guys who are coming off the bench. You know, the likes of Andrew Porter and James Ryan, who are likely to make their debuts. But at the same time, we've got a little bit of experience coming off the bench in Dave Kilcoyne and Dan Levy in that forward pack. Dave Heffernan, exciting day for him as well. He's been really good for Connacht, and again, his enthusiasm and his accuracy in training so far has been impressive. Luke McGrath will be hoping to make that seamless transition to this level that he did against England in the Six Nations. And Rory Scannell, big day for Rory. The first time I saw him play, he played for Dolphin at number 10, got player of the match. Worked the corners really well against Belvo, ran really well, passed well, and that's what we want from him on Saturday when he does come in and help out. And we've got the comfort probably of Simon Zebo and the experience and versatility he brings off the bench.
Huge excitement then with so many new combinations and new faces in there.
It is within our camp, and hopefully that excitement goes beyond our camp, beyond these borders, because I'm sure people at home are reasonably excited to see some of the new blood that we're trying to bring in and build the base. Looking further ahead, I guess the whole tour is about long-term investment, but short-term success. And the long-term investment is probably in the selection. Now we've got to get the short-term success with some performances from that selection, and that's what we've been working hard at in the last week or so. And the players worked really hard. They worked well this morning, and hopefully that becomes visible on Saturday.
And can you talk to us a little bit about the USA and the sort of challenge that they're going to offer on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the USA, they've been very good in the set piece. They've got some good operators. They've got some good youth in their second row. They've got a couple of Munster lads on the periphery there, particularly Paddy Ryan, who's just come in, and John Quill there as well. And their back row is really strong. Tony Lambourne from New Zealand plays in the NPC in New Zealand and plays at a really good level, and at the same time Clever, he's a long-term captain for them. When I was here 4 years ago, I thought he was outstanding, incredibly physical, athletic guy. And Dolan, who's another tall, athletic, physical number 8. So there's plenty to keep us concerned there. I think that probably one of the strongest areas is at scrum half, out half. Nate Augsburger has been incredibly good for them. He's quick. He is very dangerous around the rucks, and AJ McGinty did an unbelievably good job for Connacht last year. I think he was one of the catalysts and the top rate supporters, top rate performances they put together that really built that support base and excitement through to their Pro 12 victory. And then the guys outside are a mix of really good 15s players and outstanding 7s players. For anyone who follows the 7 circuit, the Americans are right up there. That the amount of times they're in semi-finals and finals at the very top level mean that the guys like Mike Teo, Madison Hughes, Yosefo. They've got a real mix of guys who foot it really well at the top level, and mix that in with a really good young guy like Bryce Campbell or Marcel Bresch, who plays for the Western Force in Super Rugby. So you're talking about guys who play at a really good level, and they're obviously going to test us on Saturday.